Minister of Physics. Sir, what is the High Court?
No, you see, this was not a public interest litigation. This was an adversarial litigation wherein the students who were beaten up, their complaint was not taken cognizance of by the police authorities. On the contrary, the complaint lodged on behalf of TMC, those were all registered as an FIR, and in those FIRs, admittedly, none of the complaint, the incident of injury of the students was mentioned. Unfortunately, those people claim to be the academicians. They claim that they have some connection with some university or the college, but they didn't have the moral courage to speak the truth. And the police immediately picked up that and started investigation. The entire attempt was to protect the TMC and the minister, the government, and accuse the students. And they also mobilized the BJP organization, ABVP, with the same intention. Therefore, we have moved this application saying that the complaint of the students must be taken cognizance and FIR should be registered, investigation should continue. Naturally, the Honorable Judge, while hearing the matter, being prima facie satisfied, had made certain observations which are very serious. He said, how come the minister, who has the security protection, could come to that situation of altercation with the students, and his car really ran over the students, number one. And number two, that what was the intelligence doing? The state intelligence, it must have failed. They ought to have informed. The very weak defense was sought to be taken on behalf of the states to the extent that police couldn't enter within the university campus. This is wrong, because that was not the university affairs. Which was going on is the meeting of TMCP lecturers or the professor organization, where the minister had happened, and the students have been agitating for quite some time, demanding that the democratic process within the university should be immediately restored. There has been no election of students' union for the last 7-8 years since the TMC has come to power. This has really caused the students agitated, and obviously they are agitated. And the way the students were treated was very unfortunate. Incidentally, the learned judge says that you must keep in yourself aware of the students' agitations which are happening in the neighboring countries. The students are very much agitated, the young people, and their legitimate demand. None of the demands raised by the students can be said to be illegitimate or nothing related to academic interest. And we have been noticing for the last few years that there has been a consistent and persistent attempt on behalf of TMC and ABVP to disturb the universities which are known for their free thinking, which are known for their excellence, and the people who have the right to think independently, they have their liberty, and the state is duty-bound to protect that. Here we find the state, instead of protecting the liberty of these students, they are trying to suppress it. And this is the outcome.
But big statements on the country.
No, the Honorable Judge the Honorable Judge was quite surprised that the minister, being a constitutional authority, he enjoys the security protection. How come this happened now? That is intelligence failure. You wanted to get a report, and also that the protocol of these securities, huge public money is wasted for securities, and if the securities are not apparently available when the situation arises, that raises very doubt. And at the same time, the learned judge, to me, it appeared that he was asking the government to be very much careful and sensitive about the students' demand. That's the whole issue.
Court directed to the state to submit
the FIR should immediately be registered on the complaint of the injured students, number one, and number two, has also directed to file a report report in connection with the intelligence and the security protection and the overall situation.
On March 12, on the date,
On next date is March 12th.
matter will be heard again, sir.
Start again. It's not.
And you also proceed.
No, we are proceeding. We have to stand for the students. The students, I personally feel their demands were absolutely justified. In effect, I had already filed a public interest litigation which is pending, could not be disposed of by the Honorable High Court, demanding that the students' union election has to be immediately restored so that the democratic rights of the students are preserved. If the students cannot exercise their democratic right and they are in place thereof, the corrupt practices are encouraged. In all the colleges and universities where there is no students' union, TMCP is being preferred by the department and they are encouraging this corruption.
कलकत्ता हाई कोर्ट में गए, कलकत्ता हाई कोर्ट से क्या direction?
देखिए, एक जादवपुर यूनिवर्सिटी में जो हादसा हुआ था, ये हादसा, इसके दो वर्षन है. एक वर्षन है कि टीएमसी को जो उनका जो पक्ष, उनका जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, उनका मीटिंग था, वहाँ पर मिनिस्टर आए थे. ये मिनिस्टर का जानकारी था पहले से कि वहाँ पर छात्रों ने वो विक्षोभ कर रहे हैं कि स्टूडेंट्स यूनियन का डिमांड के लिए एंड डेमोक्रेटिकली आईसीसी इलेक्शन के लिए. ये भी ये सोचना चाहिए कि 2 दिन पहले ही वहाँ पर जादवपुर यूनिवर्सिटी एम्प्लॉइज कोऑपरेटिव इलेक्शन हुआ था जिसमें तृणमूल का बहुत बड़ा धक्का लगा, गहरा चोट लगा, वो हार गए, साफ हो गए. तब वहाँ पर एक जो सिचुएशन था, टीएमसीपी चाहते थे कि एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को लेकर वहाँ पर कुछ हादसा करे, प्लानिंग कर रहे थे. जब मिनिस्टर गए वहाँ पर, मिनिस्टर से बातचीत लोग, जो स्टूडेंट्स लोग, उन्होंने डेपुटेशन दिया, उन्होंने चाहता है कि आप बताइए कब चुनाव होगा. तो स्टूडेंट से बातचीत करने के वजह मिनिस्टर ने उनको ऊपर से उनका गाड़ी चला दिया. 3-4 छात्रों जख्म हुआ, वो अस्पताल में है. इस परिस्थिति में पुलिस का जो काम करना चाहिए था, निष्पक्ष कानून मुताबिक काम करना चाहिए था, लेकिन पुलिस ने नहीं किया. उसी का खिलाफ हमने कोर्ट में याचिका दाखिल की. कोर्ट हमारी सबमिशन सुनकर ये सेटिस्फाइड हुआ कि पुलिस का रोल अच्छा नहीं है. कोर्ट डायरेक्शन दिया तुरंत स्टूडेंट्स लोगों को जो कंप्लेन है उसका ऊपर एफआईआर दर्ज करे. जब ये मामला चल रहा था, बहस चल रहा था, बीच में कोर्ट ने कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशन दिया. ये ओरल ऑब्जर्वेशन. कोर्ट ने बताया कि आप लोगों को दिमाग में रखना चाहिए कि मेरा पड़ोसी देश में स्टूडेंट्स मूवमेंट जैसा होता है, इसका पड़ोसी देश बांग्लादेश, इसका जो परिणति क्या होता है, इसका ऊपर ध्यान रखना चाहिए. और मिनिस्टर लोग, वो तो उनका सिक्योरिटी है. हाँ, ये सिक्योरिटी क्या काम कर रहा था, सरकार का जो इंटेलिजेंस डिपार्टमेंट ये क्या काम कर रहा था. अगर हर जगह में फेलियर है, जिम्मेदारी तो स्टूडेंट्स की नहीं है. इसी आधार पर हमारा याचिका कोर्ट ने एडमिट किया, सरकार को बुलाया अभी तुरंत एफआईआर दर्ज करना स्टूडेंट्स के कंप्लेन के ऊपर और मोटा मोटी से एक रिपोर्ट दाखिल करना. आने वाला दिन 14 मार्च को सुनानी होगा, 12 मार्च को सुनानी होगा.
क्या जिस तरह का ये घटना पूरा किस तरह से देख रही है?
देखिए, एक बात साफ है, जब से टीएमसी बंगाल में सत्ता में आया उस दिन से उनका एक लक्ष्य है कि जहां पर भी स्टूडेंट्स यूनियन सशक्त है, जहां पर भी ये नॉलेज बेस्ड चर्चा हो रहा है, जादवपुर यूनिवर्सिटी, प्रेसिडेंसी यूनिवर्सिटी, ये जाने माने यूनिवर्सिटीज है जहां पर जो हम कहते हैं कि नॉलेज में बुद्धिमत्ता का चर्चा हो रहा है. ये बुद्धिमान लोग वहाँ पढ़ते हैं, वहाँ से हर साल बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स निकलते हैं, वो हर जगह में वेल प्लेस्ड है. तो ये जो स्वाधीन बुद्धि का चर्चा, इसका खिलाफ तृणमूल है, आरएसएस भी है. मैंने देखा जादवपुर में जो इंसिडेंट हुआ था, वहां पर एबीवीपी जाके ही बताया, दोनों एक ही ढंग से, एक ही कायदा से चल रहे हैं. दोनों का एक ही लक्ष्य है कि यूनिवर्सिटी का जो फ्रीडम होना चाहिए, उनका फ्री एटमॉस्फेयर होना चाहिए, इसको वो नहीं चाहते हैं. वो चाहते हैं कि यूनिवर्सिटी भी एक जेल खाना बने, ये जहाँ पर चारों तरफ पुलिस होगा, चारों तरफ सिक्योरिटी गार्ड होगा, बच्चे लोग आएंगे जाएंगे, अपना जो दिमाग में आता है उसका बारे में कुछ नहीं बताएंगे। लिबर्टी ऑफ थॉट एंड एक्सप्रेशन जो चर्चा होना चाहिए यूनिवर्सिटी और कॉलेजेस में, इसका खिलाफ तृणमूल एंड बीजेपी बहुत काम कर रहे हैं।